Africa does not need the aid. What we need is for those who are exploiting Africa to stop. Africa has everything it needs. If Africa could have contributed as much as it did to the recovery of Europe post-World War II, why wasn't Africa equally developed? Right. So President Traore is standing up. He is saying the natural resources in Burkina Faso, they belong to the people of Burkina Faso. Niger is doing the same thing. Mali is doing the same thing. Every leader must look at what's happening in the Sahel nations.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I brought you a conversation that will shake the foundation of what you have been told about foreign aid in Africa. Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao, the fearless Pan-African advocate, has exposed USAID as nothing more than a wolf in sheep's clothing. But why? What is really happening behind the scenes? Who benefits? And most importantly, what does this mean for Africa's future? Stay with us until the end of this eye-opening video, because what you are about to hear will change the way you see the world. Don't skip, don't scroll. Africa's truth must be heard. Let's dive in. With Trump having stopped US aid, how is Africa feeling at this moment? Does Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao see this as a tragedy, or is there something deeper we should be paying attention to?
The average African government can afford to provide those services for their people.
Yes, US aid is leaving, but what about French aid, UK aid, and even China's aid, which are still deeply involved in Africa? Does Africa truly need them? Or is it time for a different approach? What is Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao's perspective to stop? But knowing the relentless appetite of global mining companies and global power, and recently witnessing the mineral deals between Trump and Ukraine, or US and Ukraine, does this bring a new perspective to African minds? Are African leaders finally ready to put their interests of their countries first? And most importantly, what does Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao think about this shifting landscape?
I think
of the kind of leaders or leader who can truly bring changes, leader who will stand up and say, we are taking controls of our own resources. Does Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao see such leaders or leader emerging in the continent? Let us hear our thought on this. Take a closer look at the relationship between the United States of America and African continent, with the U.S. recently expelling South Africa's ambassador, and Africa being a continent of over 54 nations. Do African leaders still prioritize their relationship with the United States of America? And most importantly, what is Dr. Arikana's stance on this matter? Yes, that is fantastic. Now that we see the world looking Africa as a world mine. First, the US and Europe are here, and now a new player, China. How does Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao perceive China's role in the continent of Africa with its infrastructure projects and loan agreements? Does she see China as just another exploiter like the Western power, or could China be a closer to the hand? What are Dr. Arikana's opinion on an Africa without global institutions like the UN, World Bank, and IMF? Would Africa thrive independently, or are these institutions still necessary for the continent's progress? Let us hear the opinion of. Yes, now we are reaching at the end. It's my hope that Africa's truths have heard. You heard the truth about US aid and those who are exploiting this continent. I think it is the right time, as Dr. Arikana Chihombori-Quao said, Africans or African countries to come together, to unite in order for them to thrive independently. Dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans, if you have anything, please share with us through the comment section, and also help us to share the video to other Africans who are here in the continent, and to those who are also.
Thank you. Africa.